Yeah, many people misunderstand karma. That's why they always say, "Oh, I've got a bad life, and that's why maybe I did something wrong in my past life." You know, and I think once they lock that in, it becomes worse because then it becomes manifestation. I think the best understanding of karma is a memory of an action for a reaction, or a memory of a sowing for a reaping, a memory for a cause for an effect. So if we take something like the way we look, that is also karma. But people don't see it like that. People see karma as it's punishment. But it's not. It's just a memory. How do we understand that? I mean, if you take your nose, let's say, and you look back in your ancestors' photos, you're going to find your nose somewhere. It could be many generations before. And that memory, it translates all the way down many generations, and it's still here. How did it get here? That's karma. So is that punishment? No, you cannot see karma as punishment. We need to first understand what it is, and once we understand what it is, we will realize that, okay, so it doesn't have to affect my manifestation in a negative way. In fact, I can still manifest. No, it's not. That's another misconception. It's not past life did something wrong, this life you're getting punished. It's not this life you are doing nice things so that you are preparing for next life you can become, more wealthy, or you can be brought up, with a silver or golden spoon. It's not like that. Because karma doesn't have a time value of one lifetime. Like, what about if you thought your actions right now, like the kindness you put out right now, the love you put out right now, the things you do right now, you can get instant reaction. You don't believe me? Shout at someone right now. You're going to get an instant reaction. That's karma. So there is no set time or time delay. You cannot say karma works for next lifetime or past lifetime. You can also not say that it takes 1 month or 1 year, because everything is calculated for when it's supposed to happen. That's when it happens. Yeah, but what if it is bad? Like, does it make your game any different to my game? Like, if really, okay, you find out because you looked at your karmic chart and you found out that you came into this world with minus 5,000 points because you did some bad things in your past life. Well, my question for you is, how are you going to play this game? So most people, how they play it is they'll say, well, I need to try and remove my past karma. I need to go show some healing stuff to do that. I need to do some spiritual rituals and practices. Now, I'm not saying you cannot do that. That's totally fine. If you had the means to do it, if you have the accessibility to be able to do it, then go do that. But the reality is, for the majority of people who doesn't have access for that, so what do? Moan and complain about it every day? Because let me tell you something, the moaning and complaining you have right now, and you're worrying about it, is also karma. You're just adding to it. Yeah, well, then you'll realize that we're all playing the same game. We're all playing a game of Super Mario in Super Mario World. We're trying to collect as many coins as possible. And that's it, basically. How do you collect coins? Do good deeds. Do we sometimes accidentally do some bad deeds? Yes, of course. Everything has this value. Like, someone once asked my spiritual master when we were out training in India, Is it bad karma if I accidentally step on an ant? Well, it's accident. It's just like if you went to court and there's a judge and you accidentally kill it, that's manslaughter. It's no longer the full punishment, but there's something there. You see, so everything has its points. And I always say, when you want to look at it, you look at it in 3 stages. You look at intention, that counts as 1 point. You look at action, that counts as 2nd point. And reaction or response, that counts as the 3rd point. So you can easily calculate whether you're doing good deeds or not good deeds, and whether you're accidentally doing some bad deeds. Yeah, well, I mean, this can go very deep. We can talk all day long about this, because an accidental bad deed is when your intention is right. So intention is right. I want to be honest with this person, so I speak my truth, right? So your intention, get 1 point, right? My action, I'm totally honest and I try to communicate at the best of my ability. So my action, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not good, it's not bad, just call it a 0. So now we're 1 point up still. The reaction is they heard your truth and they got completely annoyed with you, right? They got depressed, they got stressed. Well, you created that, so that's minus 1 point, meaning that you're left with 0. You see, what we want to do, I mean, we can only account, we can try our best. But there's only so much you can account for, because, like I said before, sometimes you accidentally stand on an ant. What are you going to do? You're never going to walk again? You're going to prevent yourself from walking anywhere? It's not going to happen. You will just try your best to accumulate as many good points as possible to your level of consciousness. And that's why raising your level of awareness and consciousness is so important in spirituality.